What's up?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Brahma Black Show. I'm your girl, KeyIce, and we have a special co-host today.
How you guys
Don
doing?
DONdada's in the building.
How you
What's
guys
up?
doing? How you guys doing? I'm all right, man. Just happy to be here and talk about what's going on, what's hot.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about what's hot on the block today. There's a lot going on. We are going to be having a special guest on the Brahma Black Show. Vik Jalapeño Hernandez will be a special guest. He's running a little late, so we're not sure if he's going to be on the actual live show. But if not, we will definitely post the interview after this episode. But we're going to go ahead and get it started. There's a lot to talk about today, and man, there's just been so much trending. I know we usually start off with what's actually been like the good stuff. We start off with the good announcements, and there were some birthdays to announce. So let's go ahead, and I wanted to wish MC Light a happy birthday. She she's really cool actually, cuz we had featured a video, like a reel on our Instagram, and she had replied back with this message, and it was really cool because, she's growing a community right now. So if y'all are interested, definitely make sure you're joining all of her communities. She has a new album out. It's called One of One, and it has 17 tracks. She just released it. Um, it was it was a really recent release. She released it in September.
Oh,
But have you heard of any of the songs from this new album?
nah, not really. I didn't even
Not
know she
yet.
put out an album. That's what's up.
Yeah, she has a new album out, and the one that's been trending right now is called this, or at least the song from the album that's been trending, is called "Make a Living."
Oh, nice.
It's real nice. It has that old school beat, and I'm like, yeah, I'm really feeling it because like one thing about her voice, and I didn't even realize this until she started talking more about it. She does voiceovers, and like she does a lot of different voiceovers, but I didn't actually realize to the extent that she does them. Like she does tons of voiceovers. I thought that was really cool.
That's what's up. Nah,
Yes,
MC Light is a legend, man. Like she been in
yeah.
the game for a minute. She don't do a lot of things that some of these women don't even realize, man. Like she don't pave a way for a lot of women. So she's definitely in the fact that she's still making music. So she's great.
Oh yeah, she definitely is. Also, shout out to Maya. Happy birthday to her. She recently celebrated her birthday. Her birthday was on the 10th, and she has been doing her thing. I know she's been like, I wouldn't say necessarily touring per se, but she's been doing a lot of performances. I've been seeing her summer everywhere. But shout
Maya's
out.
too beautiful. So
Yeah, she is. She has that natural beauty, and she's always, I love her energy whenever she performs, and
yeah.
she's always on it. And of course, Cardi B. Happy birthday, Cardi B.
Oh yeah, it's Cardi B. And also congratulations to her newborn.
Right.
And
Yes. She had a baby girl, and she just posted like earlier today. She had just posted some photos. You can't even tell she had a baby, like like for real. Like she's back to her normal self already, at least appearance wise. I'm not sure what the mental's like, but she's been like, one thing I do like about her a lot is that she'll go live and she'll talk about how she's feeling and stuff. I like that. She's really open with
yeah.
her fans. Shout out to Cardi B. Well, we don't have a picture of this one, but also happy birthday to Drake's son Adonis. He recently had a birthday, and also happy birthday to one of our past contestants on Freestyle Fridays. Don is actually the host of one of the hosts of Freestyle Fridays, but Triple Threat, she had a birthday.
Oh wow, congratulations. Happy birthday, Triple Threat.
Yeah, happy birthday to her. I know Sean was saying that she was on his show, and she did some freestyles with him.
She was on his live.
On his live. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's
That
up.
was super cool. Speaking of congratulations, we did have a new winner for Freestyle Fridays. Congratulations to Rara 100,
Yes, sir.
straight out of Cleveland.
And she took home a $25 Amazon gift card. You know what I'm saying? She chose not to be part of the competition, which is cool. But she still won nonetheless, and she's still a champion. So she took home the $25 gift card. So congratulations, Rah Rah. We hope to see you again.
Yeah, much love to Rara. I know she's, you know what? And I was trying to think to myself, it's like, why would an artist do that? You know what I'm saying? And I started thinking because remember during her interview, she said she's about to go on tour,
Yeah,
and she is about to go on tour around that time. You know when the grand prize is. So I'm thinking that might have been why.
yeah,
But either
definitely.
way,
Look out for her new EP that she got coming out too. So, and she's
yes,
doing a lot of tours. She's opening for a lot of people. So she's doing
yeah,
good things out here.
yeah, she really is. She has some catchy songs out right now. But yeah, let's go ahead. Oh yeah, and also again, there's not an image for this one either, but wishing our condolences to Whitney Houston's mom, Sissy Houston. She passed away this past week. She
Wow.
was 91 years old.
Man, rest in
So
peace, man. Sorry to hear that.
yeah, she
I
was
say my condolences to the family members.
yes, definitely. We extend our condolences. She was a legendary singer herself. Like she had a beautiful voice. She did gospel,
Mm.
but I really enjoyed her music as well. I'm looking at the next topic, so I'm like, where do you want to start, man? There's so many. Oh gosh. We can go in order.
Let's just get into it.
Yeah, let's just get into it. Let's talk about but Jake, like this one was big this week, and I'm like, I was real surprised to hear this, but J. Cole has a new song. He dropped it on his Instagram. It's called
Hmm.
Port Antonio. Have
Hmm.
you heard it?
I heard a little snippet. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little mad at J. Cole right now. I'm not gonna lie, so, because J. Cole got to understand this is a competition, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you all for bro and all that bro love, not trying to disrespect nobody and all that, but that's cool. But
Yeah.
when the competition will happen, you were the first one to throw a punch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then you turn around and say you don't want to fight no more. Like I don't know where you from, bro, but where I'm from, nigga, somebody hit me, they can't turn around and say they don't want to fight no more, bro. We fight. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? So
Exactly. That's how I
I
feel
don't
too,
respect
actually.
that. I don't respect that he did that. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't take away from how talented he is. He's an extremely talented rapper. He's definitely up
Right.
with the big three. But hip hop wise, when you step into a battle, you expect to battle, bro. You don't, especially when you throw the first hit. That's the very important part as well. You came in like nigga, let's get it, bro. And then you turn around like, nah, man, I'm cool, man. We all family, you know, I'm just JK, all that bullshit. But bro, like, and then the song, and then even worse part is like it take away from how talented you are, cause it's like just show like you scared, but you're not scared, bro. You just all about that peace bullshit. But nigga, you out here looking like you scared, bro.
Yeah. Um, I agree with some parts of that. I will say I think that, one thing he's real good at though is like gauging things ahead of time. Like he foresaw what it would do, and he actually spoke about that in his latest song, Port Antonio. He mentioned some of that, like what he felt like it was going to do, and I thought that was like, to have that type of insight. That's like wow, because most artists, they just be putting stuff out. They don't really be thinking ahead, but he actually was, he really thinks ahead.
That's
And one thing he
so
said, oh here, oh the lyric. Here's the lyric where he's talking about that.
okay.
He said, I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They
Uh-huh.
wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow.
Okay.
They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I
Okay.
wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost a bro. I would have gained a foe.
That's great. So why did you throw the first punch, bro? If you foresaw all this that was about to happen, why you threw the first punch? Because that's always it seemed like you got caught up in the hype and then
Yeah.
you foresaw the bullshit. He like, nah, I'm a renege. And lie. Everybody know when you get in the battle and you throw the first punch, you gotta continue that battle. You don't be like, oh nah, man, I'm joking. But like I said, it doesn't take away from how talented he is. But all that
Yeah.
stuff he's saying, you still threw the first punch, and like and he haven't explained that part.
Yeah, and I think just to make sure we're on the same page with the first punch, because I know a lot of people have been talking about what they felt like the first punch was. We're talking about on first person shooter, right?
Yeah, when he
Okay.
did the freestyle with Drake, right, and then they call out whatever, and then Kendrick came out with like, nah, man, ain't no big three, just beat me. He came out with his own shit, talking about, nah, nigga, I'm better than all y'all niggas, actually. And then he took it back. He like, nah, and he did the whole concert where he talked to everybody, talking about, hey, man, I apologize when I did that. It made me feel like, you know what I'm saying? It made me feel bad inside, all that bullshit. That's the first punch I'm talking about. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? When the battle was initiated, you threw out a single saying, nah, I'm better than all of y'all, actually. You know what I'm saying? And then you went on stage saying, man, I feel really bad about saying that, attacking my brothers and all that bullshit. And nah. You wanted this, man. You were ready for this.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely understand that viewpoint, but yeah. I mean, as far as the song itself, definitely make sure you listen to that in full because it is fire. Like regardless of what went
Definitely.
down, it's
It
still
go hard.
fire. And I
Kendrick,
do, huh?
no, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say there is that line though where he's talking about he's kind of like insinuating in the song that Kendrick paid bots to win. And so I kind of felt like that line right there, that might even trigger K Dot to come back and do, I don't know. But
It don't even trigger nothing because, like, I don't know what you're doing, bro. You're throwing subliminals at me. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, you don't want to fight. You want to fight. Like, no. I don't like that. And if he is, so what? You didn't want to battle, right? So leave the nigga alone. Let Drake say that shit. You know what
yeah,
I
I
mean?
mean he does tell Drake too. He tells Drake to he says something to Drake and he's basically telling Drake to
He apologized to
write
Drake.
some
Why
more.
he apologized to Drake?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get that part. I need him to elaborate. Why you apologize to Drake?
I mean, you can look at it as an apology, and you can look at it as inspiration because I feel
Nah,
like
he
he's
literally
been
said,
an
I'm
inspiration
sorry, Drake. Like he said it in the song. He
in this
apologized to
song.
Drake. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it in this song.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but towards
Oh,
the
okay.
end. Towards the end,
I
he
missed that
apologized
part.
to the nigga.
Okay.
So I'm like, all
Oh,
right,
okay.
man, like you want some Mother Teresa shit, which is cool.
Yeah. I mean, Cole is Cole, and we'll see what he. I feel like he has something coming out real soon for him to drop that because he dropped it out of nowhere. It was like in the middle of the week. Nobody was thinking about him right at the moment or nothing, and he
That's how he
drops
does
that.
it with a big distraction, you know what I'm saying? Cole's cold, but his movement lukewarm. So, you know what I'm saying?
It
Yeah,
was
so
actually the same day that Hurricane Milton it did the landfall, and I was like, "What? The timing's horrible." And by the way, to all the victims of Hurricane Milton, hope praying for you and hope things are getting better because that was crazy. But yeah, he dropped this right during the landfall. I'm always gonna remember that, J. Cole, like for real.
I'm telling you, bro, I don't know what he want. I don't know what he want, bro. You moving sloppy, man. But you still got fireballs though, so it's like a hot wheel on cold water. So it's crazy.
Yeah, we'll see what goes on, and we'll see if he ends up dropping anything anytime soon, besides that one. But Ray J, he has a new show, and it's called The Reality Check. He's been talking some junk. Like I don't know if you saw the clip of the first show.
No, I don't pay attention to Ray J, man.
Oh
Ray
man,
J is a
I
very
gotta read it to you. Oh my gosh.
Ray J is really good at capitalizing on the situation, on the moment. And this is what
Yeah.
he's doing. He's capitalizing on the moment. And until that moment goes, he's gonna continue to capitalize. And this who Ray J is. He's been doing this for forever. You know what I'm saying? Since he left on Brandy's Shadow, he's been doing this forever. So this is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, okay. He's basically okay. Here's my problem with his new show. Much love to Ray J, by the way. Ray J, I see what you be doing, and you're getting your name out there even more because you already got your name.
He's
But
capitalizing on the moment. That's all he's doing. He don't care about this shit, man. Watch when we all stop talking about this, he gonna go to the next shit.
Well, I just thought it was interesting though the fact that he came out with the whole show. You know, he has like a news background, you know, like the typical like a news reporter type thing. And on his very first show, he was talking about I don't know about if you've been keeping up with the Diddy stuff, and we're gonna be talking about Diddy in a second, but there's this thing right now trending in Hollywood that they're saying that to become like super big, you got to give up your butt basically.
Mm.
And so he had there's this stuff trending with Ray J for his very first episode. He's like they taking all the oh, I don't want to say it on our show, but they're taking all
Booty.
the A's.
Yeah, all the booty.
All yeah, and you know he came out with that, but then his most recent episode, okay, mind you, in between all of that, he had said, okay, Friday was he was supposed to have another episode come out, but it was running late, and so he had posted a reel about it, and he said he was getting all of these cease and desist letters from what he had said on that first episode, and so apparently somebody didn't like what he was saying, and they were telling him stop talking about it. So now he did post another
Do
partial
he have
episode.
proof of that cease and desist letter, or he just
He
telling
didn't.
us to tell me?
He's telling us.
I'm
He's
telling
telling
you,
us.
Ray
Yeah.
J is very crafty, man. Like the boy is crafty, bro. Another thing, why now? You gotta always ask that question. Why now? This been going on when Diddy was out, right? So why you ain't decide to step up to be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, and then why you wait till Diddy go get locked up? You wait till everything is falling apart in the black community, because this is why I don't like about this man, son. Things get bad in the community, and then they want to capitalize on the fall of other brothers and sisters that are in the community and shit. But when they're around, when everybody's all happy and shit, nobody want to expose these people for nothing, bro. They wait till their downfall happen, and then they want to show that they're the good guy. Nah, man, you were there, you were around them the whole time they were doing this shit. You chose to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So don't come say nothing, or don't come convince me now and tell me like, oh, man, I always knew he was a bad guy. Nah, you were hanging out with the bad guy. The bad guy just got caught. That's it. And now you want to tell me he's a bad guy. You pointing fingers. Nah, you don't point fingers. Cause
Well,
you
that's the thing. He's actually on Diddy's site still. That's us. Yeah, he's, you know, he's showing this new episodes basically. It looked like he was about to go against Diddy on the very first one, but then after he got the cease and desist letters, he's kind of changing it up, and he's talking about Jaguar right now.
Okay.
And so that's where I was confused, because it's like he did a complete 360
Because
on what he's
Jaguar
talking
Wright
about.
went on some dude's show saying that this is all Jay-Z for.
Piers Morgan show, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She want to put all the blame on Jay, saying Jay's part of those shit. So I guess that probably got something to do with it.
Right. And you know, and again, her all of everything that she's been saying has been alleged, you know, again, there hasn't been proven. So we do want to make sure we say alleged. But I'm like, it's just a lot of different things going on. But I just found it interesting that Ray J switched up his whole tone after he got those cease and desist letters.
We
But
don't have proof of the cease and desist letters. You know what I'm saying?
you're saying those are alleged.
Yeah, so we gotta say that too. Alleged cease and desist letter, because we don't know, because he could switch up any reason. He could have any reason for switching up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no proof yet, so I don't know yet. Allegedly.
True. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. You're right. That's alleged as well. Because I mean, I think people tend to like, you know, once a artist, especially a celebrity artist, comes out on their platform saying something, people automatically say, "Oh, that's true," because they said it. But you know,
And on top of
again,
that,
everything's
it was
alleged.
said just to get the hype going, just to get people riled up, to keep them watching the next episode. You know what I'm saying? People say a lot of stuff, especially if they don't have proof behind it, just to keep people engaged.
You're right. You're right. I agree about that for sure. I mean, let's talk about Diddy a little bit. And again, y'all, this is all alleged stuff, by the way. So we're not gonna be like, "Oh, he did this," but at the same time, I do want to, you know, because this your first time co-hosting with me, and I'm just curious about what you think about the whole situation.
I don't think they have anything. I
The
think
prosecution.
I don't think they have, because they're still making their case up. And with that being said, by the time the case the court arrived, what wasn't then? You know what I'm saying? What you're gonna do then? Because if you're building your case up and you don't have much, and one, Diddy's already locked up, so it's a possibility Diddy could get time served. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have nothing and we go to court, and my lawyer want to push for time served to get me out of this mess, or he could get a few time, but because he's doing that time already, every day Diddy stay in jail is 2 days. He's getting, you know what I'm saying? He's getting the time, so he's probably a trustee, one of those stuff. But he's making sure that every day is 2 days for him. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have no solid case for this man. They're building up their cases right now. So the people that they have to go against them, the witnesses that they have, most of these people have a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying? They have job, they have family. You telling them they were all part of Diddy Freako stuff. There ain't nobody going, I doubt people going to come on. And this is a public case too. Don't forget that. So a lot of people are going to be risking a lot of stuff to take this man down. And if you are involved in a huge organization or you got something going on that's profitable, that could affect your business. So everybody thinking that in perspective when they're approaching this case. And that's a reason why I feel like they don't have a case right now. They're still building it up. They're still trying to get witnesses to risk it all and come testify against them. And Diddy is a very powerful man, son. He have a very influential in the game in a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? He put on a lot of people and he made way for a lot of people, son. So, and this freak thing been going on for a minute. This not no 2 years. This been going on for who knows how long. So there's a lot of people, higher ups, people involved in this stuff that's not gonna put their hands in it. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a lot to lose. And a lot of people are not thinking about that. They're just seeing the videos that are being put out. They're seeing the accusation that are being put out. They're not looking in the depth of this case.
That's a point there. That's a point. I will say, like, the actual indictment, like what was written in the indictment, it did seem like they have a definite case, at least against one for sure victim, because there were parts of the indictment where at the very top, like of that section, it would say the wording, I can't remember the exact wording, but in parentheses would have one victim or something like that. So I know at least for one victim, they think, or allegedly they have
to come and testify. Like she would have to, son, and I doubt she's going to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a slippery slope right now. You asking these people to give up everything to come take down this very powerful man.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting case to watch. They did just set the court date this week, and they actually said that there might be more indictments coming for him after this. But the court date has been set for May 25th. So that's a long ways off, and a lot can happen in between that time. So we will see. I think a lot of people, at least public wise and fan wise, I think they're looking at things, because first of all, there's been a lot of like AI videos and stuff that definitely aren't real that's been circulating. But on top of that, on top of the Jaguar right stuff and some other people, what they've been saying about these different types of parties is that they don't appear to be like regular parties. Yeah, they got there's regular parties that do tend to get freaky, but these seem to be going beyond the typical. You know what I mean? At least that's what some people that have actually been at the parties have been insinuating. But again, everything is alleged right now, and it's just really interesting just to see the fact that so many people seem very eager to like they seem eager to like make sure he has a downfall. You know what I mean? I see that part of it, but then on the other side, we had the video of Cassie. Not we, but the video of Cassie was put out publicly.
Cassie got paid already. That don't count. We can't use that no more.
Well, yeah, I was reading that as well.
That's another reason why I felt like they don't have much, because that video that they put out, You can't use that in court. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, they understand that majority of the people have already seen that video, right? So if we pick a jury, most of them gonna be biased on this case. That's why they put that video out. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's seen that video. Everybody have seen that video. So if we have a jury right now and the judge asks them, "Have you seen that video?" straight to their face, they're gonna lie. They're gonna say, "Nah, I ain't seen it."
You think so? You think they're good?
They're gonna
They
say,
might. They might.
we
I don't
all
know.
trying to impress the person that's in front of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So majority of the time we gonna lie, even if you think we're not lying. But it is what it is. But they put that video out there though, like that's very eye-raising for me.
Well, yeah. I mean, I did hear that or I did read that his lawyers they did basically say that type of thing can't be used in the case. I don't know if it was for sure because it was in an article, so it wasn't like a official document where I saw anything like that. But I do know that they were talking about that. You know, he's not even being charged for that.
Cause she got
Anyway,
paid.
so
She
well,
got
yeah,
paid.
but yeah. So I mean, the case is more along the lines of the racketeering and then the prostitution across international lines and you know things like that. So we'll see. We'll see.
And then another thing I want to bring up, because they're saying that they brought prostitute over a state line to do work for this dude. So my thing is, are we not gonna get these prostitutes too? Like, is prostitute legal? Like, can we get these niggas too, son? Like, what's up? But you know, whatever.
Well,
I just thought that's crazy, son.
Well, I mean, we don't know. You know, it's like it's one of those cases, like you said. They're still building the case, so we don't know. But we do know that there's been a lot more victims that have been coming forward, and that there was that one attorney. I think he's in Texas. Yeah, Houston lawyer out of Texas he had reported like 120 plus cases already, and some of those victims are being paid off. So when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, okay, well there must be some truth to something. You know what I mean? Like if they're being paid off to not speak on other celebrities that were allegedly in these videos with him allegedly, then I feel like that's I don't know.
The speculations, because if they're getting paid off and they don't want to say nothing, but the reality is we are going to trial soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all this stuff that we are doing behind the scene, once the trials start, that's what we're gonna really know who's here and who's not, and who's trying to take him down and who's not.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a super interesting case, and again, May 25th is the court date that has been set. Not sure if that will end up changing or not, but that's the date at this point.
Yeah, New York.
Oh yeah, that's true, especially New York. Yeah, you're right. And I'm pulling up this next one. This is also a touchy subject because it's like R. Kelly's already in jail, but his daughter, she recently came out and said that he sexually abused her, and there's a documentary where she's speaking about this. I did notice that today, because she's been really open with everything. She was just saying that it was something where she was scared to, because people are like, why are you saying this now? But she was saying she was just scared. She didn't think anybody would believe her, and she was crying the whole time. I mean, just definitely felt for her. I feel like the timing is there's never a good time, to say things like that. I think that like when people are asking like why is she saying this now, I kind of feel like it's because probably she had it on her conscience. She just wanted to get it off her conscience. I think that's what that was. But she did say she doesn't hate him. But that was surprised. That was shocking,
See, I still question why she would come to the whole world to expose her father like that, especially when she would turn around and say that she's forgiven him already. You know what I'm saying? We are there's a lot of places where normal people like us can go when we have trauma. We can go therapy. There's a lot of places you can go. You don't have to go to social media and capitalize on what's going on. This man has already been put away for quite a while now. You know what I'm saying? So you coming out and telling everybody like, hey, he did this such and such to me. It's kind of like there's a therapist for that. You could go to your therapist. You could let all that out because now you're also telling us that you forgive him and you're not. So it's like, so why are you here? You know what I'm saying? I understand that what happened to you is very traumatic, which it is, but you forgive them. You moved on,
I'm
and
not sure if she does forgive him. I didn't see that she said she forgive him. I didn't see the whole thing, but she just said she doesn't hate him. No,
but
that's
even
different
even
than
so, if she don't hate him or forgive him, meaning
mm,
that she found a way to move on from it, right?
yeah.
So if you find a way to move on from it and he's been locked up already, why are you coming to social media to capitalize on this situation? He's your father first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? And what he did was completely wrong. There's no question about that. You know what I'm saying? But why are you coming to social media? Social media is not your family. I'm sorry. We don't care. It's just gonna fuel the hate that they have for him. That's all it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna expose him even more for the type of monster that he is. That's all it's gonna do. It's not gonna mend your heart. It's not gonna redo what happened. It ain't gonna do none of that stuff. So if you already found a way to move on from the situation, why are you bringing it back? That's my question for it.
Well, I know that this documentary is something that I definitely want to see. You know, to try to those questions that you have are they're valid questions. You know, because it has been a while, but at the same time, it's like there's something that made her just want to go ahead and get it out. And just dealing with any type of trauma, I would say that there's different mental states you go through, and I'm thinking that's just what's been happening to her. She wants it out because she's kept it inside for so long. Just think about it, like, because she said this was when she was much younger, and so just think about all the times, just like when people, her mom, whoever it may be, would probably felt that she was safe with him and be like, maybe they dropped her off with him or something like that. And then these things were happening. And it's just after she went back home or wherever I don't know exactly who she was living with at the time or anything, but just think about that happening. And then they come and pick you up like a couple hours later and you can't say nothing, or you feel like you can't say nothing about it. And it's just like years and years of buildup. So I definitely could see, that perspective of. I'm sure she has also gotten, medical help, or psychological help, should I say? But it's one of those things. It's like it does have you think.
I just think it's crazy how we as the black community, every time something goes wrong
Hmm.
for one of our superstars or one of our celebrities, that we all already been known about it, but for some reason when they get exposed for it, here come everybody want to expose them for it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to
Yeah.
me. I don't see that in any other community except for the black community. So it's just like we are
I
so
think it's in the other communities though. I really do.
not like the way we do it. So we be trying to take each other's spots out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We be ready to
Yeah.
expose one another to the point like, yo, put me next. He don't deserve it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I feel
That's
you.
how
Yeah.
it's like a dog eat dog world out in the black community, bro. It's like, damn, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that with the other community. I'm not saying what these people did is not wrong. It's completely wrong. But
Right.
at the same time, the way how everybody be ready to just take them out, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna pick you next, dummy. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you still, it's that what if though, and everybody would fight for that what if situation, so they were ready to take out that next person to get that what if it's me next. So I'm like, all right, man. I don't like that, man, because everybody from the Michael to the to everybody you could think of, man, it always happened like that. It always end up the same way. We'll love them one minute, and then we find out they did wrong, and then they get prosecuted, then everybody hates them. You know what I'm saying? They'll go to the next one.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, let me ask you this, because having that perspective, would you say it's coming from a particular group of people within the community, or would you say it's like the whole community? Because I will say I think it's coming from certain sides. I wouldn't say it's coming from everybody, because I see a lot of DJs in particular talking about they still playing R. Kelly, they still gonna play Diddy. I really don't think it's from everybody. So, would you say that it's from a certain
I
type
mean,
of people in the community?
it's more of a majority over majority, minority over majority vote type shit. There's a whole group, a larger group behind this whole situation, and it's mostly all the black people, especially social media, because social media show where everybody focus point is at. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to see other people focus point on other stuff. Even though if there is, it's hard to see it. So there might be other people still saying, "No, I'm not. I'm gonna go against it." But the majority of black community, they be ready to take each other out.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with that part. I
Mm-hmm.
agree with that part, and that's messed up. I don't know what's wrong with that.
We
I'll say
vicious, man.
I'm not like that,
We
but I know
vicious,
what you talk about. People be trifling. They
man.
do be trifling. But yeah, I mean, much love to his daughter though for coming out with that information. Though that's something major, and definitely you have yeah, my empathy for real, because that is nothing to joke about for sure.
No.
Um, but on the lighter side, real quick, I do want to mention Chris Brown. Well, it's lighter and darker because he got some good news and we got some bad. But yeah, Chris Brown. The good news first. Let's start with that. He's the only artist in this whole century that's been featured on the Hot Billboard 100 chart for 20 years straight. I
Wow,
thought that was awesome.
that's amazing.
Yeah, it
With
really
all
is.
the controversy against them, that's very incredible, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right,
not a lot of people want you to have it, so you got it, man.
right. And then on the not so good note, there's a documentary coming out about him abusing women. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I couldn't believe they picked up that document. When I saw that, I was like, what, really? But because whoever the accusers are, it doesn't seem like they're. I know he's had some lawsuits in the past. Um, I can't even name the ones, but I do remember hearing about something like that. But he was never like he was never presumed guilty or nothing like that from what I saw. Unless I don't know if you heard different, but besides the Rihanna thing, I think that
he never went to trial for that though.
right. I mean, and that he wasn't. He did he what did he do? Community service. He did something like
He
that.
did he did a lot of interviews. He apologized a lot.
Oh yeah,
But
he did.
yeah, he did a lot of those, but he didn't go to trial for it.
Right. Yeah, I don't think it was that. I don't think the case was like that either. I think they had made. There was some type of agreement made. But I think my point, what I'm trying to get at, is that why are they doing a documentary? Like the person or people that are accusing him, why did they not go to the court and try to handle things there? Why is this a documentary where? Because when I think of documentary, I always think about money's about to be made. Yeah, somewhere.
You feel me?
So that's why I'm not. I feel like that was distasteful
Yeah.
of whoever decided to do it that way. He's actually doing really good in his career right now, and I'm like, why try to bring him down like that? Um, if he really, all this stuff that they're saying he did in this documentary is alleged, so I don't even see how they can legally put that out if it's all alleged anyway.
It go back to what I said, man. It's just you're trying to take down one person to put up another person, man. Everybody know what Chris Brown be doing out here, bro. Ain't no secrets. Now, if you know Chris Brown, if you're a Chris Brown fan, you know the type of person Chris Brown is. You know what I'm saying? You know how he changed ever
He's
since that
sweet.
Rihanna situation. He have
Yeah,
changed and he has not returned. And majority, some of you don't even want him to come. You'll keep pushing him away anyway. So, and it's the fact that he's such a great artist. If it wasn't because of that, he would have been gone out of here. But he's such a talented individual that he keeps pushing, fighting against all odds. You know what I'm saying? But it still doesn't stop the type of person, human being you are. Your craft is different from who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? It just add to it as a person, but there's still a separation. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to disguise the craft from who you really are from the people, and eventually it's starting to fill up. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a lot of bad things out here, Chris. You know what I'm saying? And people need to actually go to the
Did you say bad
police.
things?
Go to the police. Don't go to the documentary, bro. Go to the police, bro. I'm tired of these people
Did you
always
say
want
he's
to rock.
doing bad things out here? What?
Yeah, he's doing bad things out here, bro.
What? That's alleged. Come on.
Allegedly.
I'm a Chris
Allegedly
Brown
bad
fan.
things. You
Leave
know
Chris alone, everybody.
Because
Leave Chris alone.
Chris is cool, but there's too much allegation for Chris, bro. Too many, man. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
you,
We gotta check
you
that.
all
Yeah.
saw Chris grew up, bro. Everybody saw Chris. Chris was a happy person. He's dancing all the way, all over the place.
He's
You know what
still
I'm saying?
happy. You see those poses?
Chris
He
is not
posed with
happy.
that married couple.
Man, Chris is not happy no more, man. Chris is mad. Chris is angry. He's frustrated. He's everything, bro. But he keeps going. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
happy charging $1,100 for them pictures. I know he's
It-
happy about that.
That's
Get
how I
that
know
money.
That's how I know he really not happy. He really like, man.
Really?
Actually, you paid me to take a picture. You ever seen Joanna, man? Had to pay to to get his autograph.
Oh yeah.
That's who Chris trying to turn into, y'all. And y'all falling for it. Like, oh, we
Really?
love him. All right, man.
Fabulous was just charging for pictures too. I saw Fabulous charging for some pictures.
Hey,
Who
because
else?
if it ain't broken, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? If it worked for him,
Nah.
it don't work for him.
I mean, he's making that money off of them
Bro,
pictures. That's for
you
sure.
already charging the people to come see your concert, and now you're charging them to come take a picture.
They
Wow.
paying.
They are paying. They're stupid.
I know
They
some
pay.
people that pay. I know some people that paid.
You know
And
what
they
I'm
were
saying?
happy. They had no regrets for those pictures.
That's what's up.
They probably got paintings on their
You
living
know what
room
I'm
walls
saying?
right now.
They got money to burn. They got money to blow, son. That's what's up. You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, let's talk about Mariah the Scientist real quick because she recently tried to go see Young Thug. She, as y'all know, she's Young Thug's girlfriend. They just celebrated their 3-year anniversary, and he's been in prison. She went to try to visit him for their anniversary, and she was denied access. I don't know what that was about.
It
But I
sounds
thought
like
that.
you'll be doing some freaky shit, and they don't want you to come no more.
Oh, you
That's what
think
it
so?
sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no reason why you would deny of a visitor from an inmate unless you caught them doing some freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it honest, bro.
That's interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we might have. I mean, the way the media's been lately, I'm sure we would have heard about that. But I
Nah,
do know that I remember they
bro.
leaked that one conversation. Did you hear that conversation they had
Yeah.
leaked with her and him? And
Macho
yeah,
baby bullshit. Yeah,
well, yeah,
but if they can leak that, we imagine what other stuff they got, but they chose not to. So instead, we're just gonna tell her not to come, baby. Just stay home. Like you're
yeah.
too freaky.
That could have been what it was because that was just odd to me. But shout out to Mariah the Scientist. I know she's been doing her thing. And Nelly, he just had a baby with Ashanti, his wife. But they also announced he announced Apple Bottoms is coming back out.
Mm.
So congratulations to Nelly.
Apple bottom was beautiful, man. I remember apple bottom day. I was in high school doing apple bottom, boy. This is crazy, boy. You know what I'm saying? It was expensive though. Ooh, them shit was expensive. Nelly,
Yeah.
you gotta fix the price though. That shit was too expensive.
Yeah, they were
Man,
expensive. I'm sure they're more now. They're gonna be even more because think about it.
oh
They were gone
man,
all those years.
yeah,
They're definitely gonna be more.
man. You
But
know,
they're gonna pay for them.
yeah, they are, Nelly. That's a good
Yeah,
idea though, man. Bring it back. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
yeah, for sure. So congratulations to Nelly on that.
Yeah,
Nicki
man.
Minaj was also it's funny because she wasn't actually trending this week, but well, she's always trending in general. So much love to her for that. But in particular, her ex Safari, Is that how you say his name, or Safari? I don't know.
With
But anyway,
Safari,
Safari. He was trendy.
Safari the troll.
Yeah, he went to one of her Gag City 2 concerts, and he had videotaped himself at the concert dancing with her fans, cheering her on. And so that was kind of weird. Like that was unexpected. But the thing that was trending was the vest. He had a jean vest on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get people like it was just kind of weird. But I feel like his publicist or somebody had something to do with that. Because I'm like, nobody's definitely thinking about Safari. I'll be saying his name all kind of ways.
I mean, first the concert was in Miami. I think Safari
Oh yeah,
lives.
you're right.
I think he lives in Miami.
Yeah, you're
You know what
right.
I'm
You're
saying?
right.
And second, Safari has been one of the biggest person for Nicki Minaj's career, whether we like it or not. You know what I'm saying?
He
He
did
was he
ghostwrite
was
for her, right?
there. He was there with her when she was coming up
Yeah.
to the point where he fell off. But the point is he was there. You know what I'm saying? So now that he chose to enjoy the glorification of that, who are we to say no? We understand why
True.
they fall out, but he still helped her make her who she is. You know what I'm saying? And he deserves a reward for that. You know what I'm saying?
A
So
reward.
if he want to come to the concert and say, hey man, I'm gonna go cheer up one of my homies that I helped put on or help create, I'm gonna go do that. I'm not mad at him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you created that. You made that happen. You know what I'm saying? But for Nicki's situation is, why did you take it upon yourself to make it even worse? You know what I'm saying? She decided to bring her husband on stage. She decided to make the concert about this nigga. Like, why didn't you just perform like regular? You know what I'm saying? Fuck the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
You literally turned this into a Safari and Nicki concert. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was I hate this nigga, fuck him and all that, but it still became Safari is still there in front of you, and you feel some type of way. And after all these years, bro, it's like, yo, forget this nigga, bro. He's done, bro. Leave him alone.
Yeah. I did find it interesting that, and I'm glad you mentioned that because I had forgot about that part, but I did see the video of her, serenading not serenading, but she did lap dance for
Yeah,
her
she was grinding
husband.
on the dude.
Yeah.
And
And
then
I'm
she
like,
shoo him away after that. And then she went on backstage. She made a whole nother video, and he's in the back talking about, yeah, spin around the block. Like, bro, like, man, come on, man. This way,
yeah.
and then you're making it even easier. Because who to say now, every concert you go to, he don't go do the same shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because she didn't do that at any of the other ones, did she?
Nah.
That was just for that one. Yeah,
Nah,
I thought
she
that was weird
performed
too. 'Cause
regularly on all her concerts. This is her second tour. She been to
right.
Miami before, son. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
didn't show up the first time she was there,
And she
but
didn't bring her husband out for that one.
exactly. So
Okay.
now that I'm guessing one of her team told her that Safari was in the building. I don't know
Mm.
why they told her, but they told her, and then she decided to make it about Safari and Nicki. So
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
bro, like, come on, man. Don't let this nigga,
Yeah.
don't let him bother you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let Safari bother you, son. And he knows he's a knit in your spine, son. He know that.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I do feel like I felt like there might be some unresolved feelings there, even though she, of course, she won't admit that. But and I mean, but for Safari though, you're talking about let him get his reward. I kind of feel like
Safari's a troll.
him being on Love and Hip Hop, that was his reward.
Bro, Safari's a
Because
troll. He used her name on Love and Hip Hop to get on with a little storyline and shit.
right.
And then he got what he got. Now he need another storyline. You know what I'm saying? Nicki going on a second tour. She's in Miami. Hey, that's a good storyline.
Yeah,
If
that's
it
true.
if it worked, but the only way it had to be a good storyline, she had a bite and she bit. So now he got him a storyline.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens from that because you're right. I mean, I agree about that part because it's like why go there and then go on video, vibe to the music. I felt like that was a
He
little
vlogged the
suspect. Like
whole
he's up
thing.
to something. You up
He
to something,
vlogged the
sorry.
whole thing from beginning to end. He vlogged the
Oh
whole
wow, I
thing.
didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, it's on
Wow.
YouTube. He vlogged the whole
Oh.
thing.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's a
I don't know what that was
storyline,
about.
man. It's a storyline. Watch Love and Hip Hop coming soon.
Right, right. But yeah, I mean, as far as what's been released this week, there have been a lot of different things released. But oh yeah, Ti. I don't think we have an image of Ti. I forgot to load it. But I do want to mention that Ti is retiring from music. Well, performing music. He's still going to be probably doing music because that's a lot of people were saying, oh, he's about to retire from doing music, period. But no, he said he's going to be retiring from performing because
You
he
know
just
why?
won that $71 million lawsuit.
There you go. I'll retire too. So anybody keep moving around the state. I'm tired, man. I got
Exactly.
$71 million, boy. Oh my God.
Exactly.
That's
It's
a lot.
wild. Yeah, from him and Tiny just won that lawsuit against MGA Entertainment because they had made those dolls, the OMG girls, and
Mm-hmm.
they favored their actual pop group, OMG girls.
Yep.
I'm like, why actually use that same name, OMG? Like that was gonna make them look
I'm glad they did because now I got $72 million. Now I'm trying.
right.
Hey,
Exactly.
that's what's up, man. Congratulations to Ti and Tiny, man.
Yes. And
Definitely.
shout out to Ti. His last performance he did say it's gonna be in December 19th. It's gonna be at the 2024 Jingle Ball, the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball in Atlanta. So
That's a good way to end that. That's
yeah,
what's
y'all still can see the performance, and we were able to get some good footage at one of his performances a couple years ago that we'll be posting to our YouTube. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully later this evening.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, little baby. I guess we could talk about little baby real quick because little baby was trending too, y'all. Little baby.
Oh,
Here we go. Here's little baby. Little baby was trending this week because y'all they fooled y'all. Y'all thought he was dating that nurse. He's not dating that nurse. He had been trending because there's this nurse. She had posted. It was her birthday. She had posted, the gifts that people had got her, and so I don't even know how people. It had to be somebody that wasn't her friend that started this rumor because all she did was she posted in the comments thanking a little baby, and everybody started thinking whoever started it, they thought it was the real little baby. And y'all know how these, there's a lot of reporters and things or whatnot, bloggers. They follow trends, and so they look up certain artists. So what I feel like happened is that some blogger out there, Lil Baby was on their list of one of the celebrities to follow, and so they saw that and they're like, "Ooh, Lil Baby's dating a nurse." That's how I felt like it got put out there.
well,
But she later came back. That nurse, she said that she's not dating Lil Baby. She cleared it up, but she did take a couple days to clear it up. I think she was like, "Let me get these followers real quick."
yeah,
So I'm
that's
sure
so
yeah,
weird.
right.
So,
But what was messed up though, during that time, her ex boyfriend, he came out. He was like laughing about the situation because at that time everybody was still thinking that they were dating. I mean that Lil Baby was dating her, but her ex had came out and he was like, "How Lil Baby dating my leftovers?" It like he was just talking mess and he was saying some bad stuff about her. I was like, wow,
it's not true. So all that shit he was
right,
saying, it don't mean nothing.
exactly. But you already know he was just trying to get a little clout from the whole situation, though,
Yeah,
for sure,
it
for
is what it
sure.
is. That's
Um, Also, a quick shout out to Flajay. I don't know if y'all know. Y'all should by this point y'all should be familiar with Flajay. She goes to LSU, and
mm-hmm.
she does music too. She has a song out with Lil Wayne. It's a really popular song. She just purchased a 20 acres of land in Atlanta. So congratulations to Flajay.
So
I think that's really cool to be like thinking about, the future so young. She's still so young.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
And we'll get DDG's image on here, but DDG did want to mention him because he's been saying some stuff. Y'all know he just broke up with Halle Bailey. They have their son who's not even a year old yet, but they did just break up the other week. And he has been going on, he likes social media, first of all. Like he's big on social media. So he's been trending because he's been talking about relationships, and he said they feel like a job, and that he recently said black women don't like him and he doesn't know why. So I just feel like he's kind of like, he's just immature. Like DDG, I'm feeling some of your tracks. You know, we have some of them on our playlist on Home Base Radio, but you're saying some immature stuff right now. You know, and the relationship is like a job part. First of all, like with that, I think that, I mean, relationships are hard work, period. But at the same time, to say like a job, most people don't want to go to a job. So if you, why would you compare relationship to a job? People in relationships want to be in relationships. That's the choice, to be in a relationship. So you can't compare that like a job, because the job pays you. You have to have a job to work. I mean, to get money, pay the bills. I'm just not feeling his immaturity right there.
It
I
seemed
think
like he was forced to man up. You know what I'm saying? He was forced to become a man, and he wasn't ready for that yet.
after the baby was born, you think?
He's
Yeah.
still a boy. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that she required as a woman and as a mother that he wasn't ready to step up for. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was more
Yeah.
excited about becoming a father, but he didn't understand what it means to be a father. You know what I'm saying? The transition that it takes for one to become that person that people can depend on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And maybe that's why they broke up, because, and which is okay, because he's still a young man. You know what I'm saying? He's still, what is he, 20, 22, 23 or whatever? He's still a
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but
he's still a
yeah,
young man, son, and he managed to put his family on. He managed to get a career for himself where he makes enough money where he don't have to do much. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that doesn't stop you from becoming a father. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of steps to becoming a father. That's why most kids should not be father or be parent, period. You know what I'm saying? But here we are. You know what I'm saying? We are surrounded, we're in the era where every kid is having kids and they don't understand what it means to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? This is another
yeah.
situation that we're dealing with right here.
I agree. I think that part of their breakup was because of the fact that they had to transition from just being a couple to actually being co-parents, and I think that you know, they didn't actually reveal, you know, why they actually broke up, even though they're still really good friends. But I do have a feeling that that was part of it. You know, he was like still trying to do the same things and not realizing that, hey, I'm a dad now. I can't do the same things.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just found it really interesting. And then the part where he said black women don't like him, I want to speak on that as a black woman, because I feel like I know why he's saying that. Um, you know, because I notice when he does say certain things and post certain things, first of all, the reason you 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 just think it's black women. It's not necessarily black women. You're grouping them like that because you probably saw a few, you saw the pictures and they were black or whatever. But I think that what's really going on with that is that it's the image that he's projecting. As you know, they've been seeing this whole transition when he was first dating Hallie. Most of the people that have a problem with him didn't like him when he was dating Hallie, you know, because she had the Little Mermaid thing. Remember all that big controversy about her still dating him when she was playing the Little Mermaid. And so I don't even think it's necessarily black women at all. I think it's just probably women in general. Because he, you know, his music was still talking about I got this hoe, you know, and all this stuff. He was saying all this stuff in his music still at the same time as well. And you know, I'm able to I'm able to separate the music from, you know, what's going on in real life. But a lot of other people, they're not able to do that. Most people aren't able to do that. And so when they see you rapping about one thing but then live in a different way, a lot of people were feeling like, oh, he's cheating on her, you know, all this stuff that he wasn't necessarily doing. And so it's just about an image thing. And so I think that's what a lot of people aren't liking. It's not necessarily that it's black women don't like you, but that's my take on it.
I think he's immature, son. I think he's
Yeah.
extremely immature, and black women they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Black what they stand for, especially what they saw in Haley, and for you to come into her life at the time where she was doing the mermaid situation. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up turning her into a baby mama. That just showed what they were talking about. You immature.
Yeah, that
You
part, the
know what I'm saying?
baby mama part. That's yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because she had a bright future ahead of her, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, she still does, but now she have a responsibility that she have to handle by herself because you're co-parenting now. Whereas it'll be something where, because don't forget, she came from a family where her mom and dad are still married. You know what I'm saying?
true.
The family are
Yeah,
still together. So for her to be a baby mama, it just, yeah, she love her child, but I don't think she's okay with that. I don't think any woman would be okay with being a baby mama out here. You know
right.
what I'm saying? So, and to be in this era that we're in and it still continue to happen is the immaturity that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I agree right there because yeah, I think she definitely. I think she, if he had proposed to her, we don't know if he didn't or not. We're just speculating, y'all. So
It's
just,
not even about the proposal though. It's just
well,
that
but I'm saying, I
'cause-
think that's one of the things. She, like you said, her parents are still together.
mhm.
She probably was, wanting the same thing. That's just normal.
But I also felt like he didn't push her to become who she needed to be when they were together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he made it more about I'm me and I'm dating her. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
Whereas she's a mermaid, she with Disney, she's going to become something like the next Cinderella type shit. You know what I'm saying? And you chose to get with this girl and she loved you and y'all love each other, but y'all wasn't able to push each other in the way you're supposed to. Instead, you just made her a baby mama and then you left. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So a lot of people foresaw that and they tried to tell you that, bro, you don't match. That's what it meant when they say you don't mesh together. Because what she wanted in life is not what you wanted. You wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? But you still got with her and she gave you a chance. And now look where we at. And everybody telling you, we told you so. You know what I'm saying? Now it become I told you so. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're gonna go to
Yeah.
the next woman, you're gonna go to the next woman and the next woman. So like she's still gonna be here with this child.
That's true. I mean, and that's one thing. I mean, babies don't go away. So that's going to be what, 18 long years of just, I mean, but I don't mean to make it sound like it's bad. I have
It's
a,
bad.
a, a child that's over 18 at this
Keep it
point, but
100. Doing it alone is bad. Period.
oh yeah.
How
I
you
mean,
gonna
it's,
make it
it's,
seem
it's
like
never
it's
fun
cool
to
you
do it
love the
alone. You're
child?
right.
It's
Yeah.
bad, bro. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain time where both parents are needed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
yeah, for
you
sure.
have to do that shit alone. It's just like it sucks, bro. And not just for you, for the child too. Cause they go out there, they see both their friends with their family. They come home, they by themselves. Ain't nobody like that.
Exactly. And that's just one of those things that, it's actually one of those things that I classify as growing pains. But they will definitely get through it. I do want to say, shoot. Okay, I want to share this because this is something that this was trending the other week, and Grandmaster Bass Monstar and I were not able to get to talk about it at that time. So I do want to share it with y'all today. And this is leading up to Halloween. Halloween's coming. Um, this is
Oh shit.
BBO Drizzy. This was a costume that was trending the other week, and we're gonna show it here real quick so y'all can
That's
check it out. Because I know I was actually really mad when this costume came about. But
funny.
as you see here, there's a
Oh
little costume,
snap.
and it's a real costume that's being sold with the little hair. Remember when he had that hair with the clip, and
That's
then with the little butt sticking out?
oh
I
snap.
was like, nah.
Wow, bro. And then
But yeah,
why the ass out? That's crazy.
right.
Oh shit.
I was,
Come on, dog.
yeah, just making fun of Drake all the way, and I thought that was like really cool. I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to say cool, not at all. It was not. I meant to say it was not really cool. cool at all.
That's crazy, right? Crazy.
But Fashion Nova actually they removed it. It was Fashion Nova that was yeah, Fashion Nova was the ones that were actually selling it, but they have removed it. And I'm actually glad we're talking about it now because the week that I saw it, they still had it up. I can't believe they had it up for sale. I was like, Jake gonna get y'all. Like, how can you sell that? You can't sell that.
Everybody want to capitalize on everything, bro. It just even big brands, bro. It's just like, bro, y'all got a lot to lose. These little people don't even got nothing to lose, but y'all doing that, y'all could get sued. Y'all could lose all your like. Y'all gotta think
Right.
twice and just trying to follow all these trends that's out here, bro. Like, cut that out, man. Everybody's so childish, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they laugh about everything. Like they'll laugh. I saw some people laughing about stuff that was going on with the hurricanes. They're just laughing. I'm like, what? Why are you laughing about people driving out? People were stuck on the bridge and trying to get off the bridge and stuff, and they were laughing. I'm like, why are you laughing at this? That's one thing I don't like about the internet because
Everybody's immature, man.
yeah, they make fun of everything. But new releases, make sure y'all check out Homebase Radio because we are placing a lot of the new releases over on our Fresh New Music playlist and also our Homebase Radio Vibe playlist. So if you are an artist out there and you're wanting to submit, you're like, how do I submit my music to you guys for this playlist? Make sure you go ahead and just send us an email, or you can go to homebaseradio.com and send us, there's a contact page. You can send your music that way as well. And if you are interested in being on one of our shows, we will interview you. If you have an upcoming release, you can send us your EPK with your music and we'll review it. And if we like what we hear and see, then we'll go ahead and get the interview scheduled for you. If you have over 10,000 followers, then the interview is no charge. But if you have under 10,000, then we do charge for that. But yeah, if you're looking to get on, because we get all these emails coming in, y'all. All these emails, all this music, y'all. It's just like randomly. But when we hear the music, you either don't have your EPK to go along with it. So, we don't have that backstory. We need that. So make sure y'all are sending that along with the songs. Don't just send us a blank email with the track. Like, that's not enough. But just FYI.
Word.
But yeah.
Promo.
Yes, definitely check us out all the time. And we got Don. He got his show. Y'all got to make sure y'all check out Freestyle Fridays, which is every Friday. I'll let you talk about your show.
We got a new format. It's beautiful, man. It's exciting. Get the blood flowing. All the artists get to see each other. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check out. Definitely sign up, man. All artists. We love to see some singers. We ain't had singers in a while, so we love some singers. So sign up Freestyle Friday, man. Definitely. Every Friday.
That's what's up. Yes, that's what's up. And Vik wasn't able to join us today, y'all. Just some quick little information about him though, because he will be joining us in a later interview that we will post to the page. But he's the NABA undefeated champion, featherweight champion. I'm like, when I saw his stats, I was like, wow, I was blown away. He's from Louisiana, and we're going to be speaking with him. He has a match coming up this week, and so I know he's really been preparing for that. And so he's been like really busy, doing a lot of PR stuff and just training preparation for his match was coming up. But he won his title back in February, but he will be joining us at a later time, and we will be posting it up on our YouTube and Facebook.
Nice.
But thank y'all so much for joining us today. Thanks, Don, for filling in for Grandmastar Bass Monstar. Really appreciate you. And hope y'all have a great rest of the weekend.
All right.
Have a good one.